Good morning and happy Sunday. It is November the 3rd, and I thought that today I would cover some more magical theory. In this case, I would like to relate the 8 colors of magic according to Peter J. Carroll in his book, Liber Chaos. This video I'm presenting here is just an overview, and it's based on partly what Peter J. Carroll himself teaches, but also what I learned from a certain pirate captain from the Ormec project, Mavis. So I'm going to be presenting them in the order that Mavis taught me, and I'll provide a brief overview of each color of magic according to Peter J. Carroll. First up, we have red or combat magic. Mavis associates this magic with the planet Mars due to its obvious aggression and energetic power. This can also be associated with self-defense and protective magics. So think of red in this case as sort of your protective sentinel. We have yellow magic or egoic magic, which is represented by the sun in Mavis's works. Egoic magic is very much about manipulating the self, not necessarily to make yourself pleasing to other people, but to make yourself more pleasing to yourself. It's all about bending the self and turning yourself into a pattern that you feel would be useful. We have orange magic, or the magic of thought. This is about manipulating the thought patterns of both yourself and other people. It's heavily associated with the planet Mercury, otherwise associated with the god Hermes, because of its association with trickery, as well as its association with communication and mental maps. We have green, represented with love and healing magic, and the planet for this is Venus. Love and healing magic is also key with regard to relationships and with regard to healing close friends and that sort of thing. We have blue magic, which is the magic of wealth and pleasure, associated with Jupiter. In the case of this magic, wealth does not necessarily mean having lots of yachts and drinking yourself to death, but rather it indicates having enough that you're not worried, and having enough that you're able to enjoy a pleasurable lifestyle, hence its association with pleasure. Purple is associated with sex and glamour magic. It is also associated with the moon, which I understand is a little bit unusual in the system. This is also associated with pleasure, but more in regard to intimate relationships. And glamour also affects your ability to influence others in that way. So purple magic is very much about the magic of love, but not necessarily of the platonic kind. Octarine is associated with pure, undifferentiated power. It is the raw color of magic that appears differently depending on kind of how your innermost system of magic works. Anytime I'm detecting magic, it appears to be like a light blue for me. But as I understand it, it appears very differently for other people. Anyway, pure undifferentiated energy, as represented by the Octarine color, is represented by the planet Uranus, and can be associated with very big change, because this is also the kind of magical energy that is often associated with high magic. Lastly, we have the color black, representing death magic. This is associated with, in Mavis's work, with the planet Saturn, which is the planet of limitations and discipline. Anytime you need to communicate with the dead or do stuff in the astral plane or in the underworld, you would be using black magic or death magic. This is not intended in the pejorative sense. So that's the 8 colors of magic according to Mavis and Peter J. Carroll. Let me know if this video was helpful, And I plan to go deeper into these things, especially if there's any further interest in this topic. So, thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a very happy week. Men and Magician out.